Heyo everybody, Haku here with my read-through for Soloist in a Cage, chapters 3 through 5, so 3, 4, and 5. I'm really excited to read. I loved the first two chapters, of course, and yeah, if you haven't seen those are already up on the channel. And I just wanted to say once again that, sorry I can't put this in the video as I'm reading it, as with basically anything I read that would be pretty not cool legally and I could get in trouble, but this is something that you can read free along with me at Manga Plus, so I'm just gonna throw a link to Manga Plus for you if you don't already read it there in the comments. So yeah, link will be in the comments to read along with me, but let's get into 3 through 5. I mentioned in the first video that I had read the first 3 chapters before, but I just wanted to go back through and read everything with you all. So yeah, chapter 3 that we'll be getting into first, I have already read on my own, but after that, I'm really excited to get into chapters 4 and 5 because I have no idea what's going to happen. And this will be, what is it, like car lot owner with no cars to sell or something, parts 1 through 3. That's why I'm doing these 3 in a video together. But yeah, I thought the opening to this series was one of the strongest openings I've read. I think it reminds me very much of the opening chapters to The Promised Neverland, only personally, I like this setting a bit more. I love the art. Not that I didn't like the art in The Promised Neverland, but the art in this is just next level good. I love Chloe's character and her design so far. So yeah, I'm interested to see too how we'll introduce more characters onto what we already have. But either way, that's been long enough of an intro. Let's get into reading chapter 3. And we're starting off with some random dude in a car. That hurts. Let me go. Shut up, you bitch, or you're dead. Stop, just let me go home. I thought I told you to shut your trap. That's what you get for not paying off your debts. Now get in the car. Huh? It's packed already. Boss, it's no good. They won't fit. What should we do? And this guy looks like he's going to be an antagonist. Dude's popping some pills. Boss? Yeah, I hear you. Eeny meeny. And then he just claps this one chick in the seat. Yeah, he look like the way they go all in with the art and his design and everything. This dude's got to be a whole ass antagonist. Now you've got space. What a waste. That car was filled with choice apples. Oh well, a car this size has its limits. If only I had a bus. And look at this frontispiece. Chapter 3, The Car Dealer with No Cars for Sale. God, I love the designs, the paneling. I just really love the art for this series. We have Chloe here. It looks like when she was leaving the others. Chloe, I can't believe you're really leaving us, says Bearman. You've got this, kid, says Navarro. Yeah, Chloe. And see, I like that we have Sandberg's wife here too. I keep wanting to call him Sanders. Sandberg's wife here too. It'll be really cool if we get to see more of her living with them. Chloe, once you get into Prison City, contact these people. Carrie and his granddaughter, Sylvia. Some friends I met a while back. Oh, so I'm just putting this together. What if the guy with this car and everything, trying to see if any of these girls look like her. What if, Sylvia's rolled up, or like, what if she's like, all up in this, you know, this situation? That's interesting. I didn't really think about it that way. They're the best informants in all of Prison City. I'm sure they'll know all about your little brother. They're kind folk. I have no doubt that they'll be there to help you when you need it. I wish you the best of luck. She's walking down the street with a pipe. Just a little further. God, I love her design. Welcome to Ward 24. Here we conduct distribution of labor materials. To those dedicated to labor and rehabilitation, let us honor labor and be encouraged by the joy of production. Is this the car dealership? This is the first time I've seen cars in Prison City. Hey, what do you mean you don't sell cars? If this factory ain't filled with cars, then what the hell are they? I told you, they're all totaled, says this one guy with a hood. We did dismantle scrap cars and sell the parts. That's our only business. We don't sell any cars. You serious? Shit. Just when I thought I had my dream car. Even this bus? Nothing wrong with it as far as I can tell. How much you want for it? That's not for sale. That belongs to another customer. Sorry, but it's not for you guys. I wonder if it's from that guy, or if it's for that guy earlier. Or if he's been saving it for somebody else. What? You better watch it. We're willing to pay loads of cash for this. Don't mess with our gang. That man, the informant, Carrie. And she walks in. Oh ho, we don't see a lot of women around here. Something you're looking for? You're Carrie, right? I heard about you from Colonel Sandberg. My name is Chloe. I'm happy to meet you. I'm searching for my long-lost little brother. I heard that you might know something. I don't. What? You've mistaken me for someone else. I'm Galliff. Not Carrie or what's his name. This is you in the photo, isn't it? He said you were the best informant here. Nope, not me. And somehow no street smarts on Chloe. Just straight up giving away this man's info in front of whoever. Huh, this old man? An informant. You're out of your mind, kid. He's just a drunk who can't even sell a single car. But it must be you. You have a granddaughter named Sylvia. Together you have a network of information. Fine. Let's talk in the back room. And then, again, he pulls a sawed off on her. You little idiot. I don't know, don't you know when to keep your mouth shut? Now listen, if those gangs discover that I'm an informant, I'll be used and left to rot after they kill me. Don't you get it? Plus, I quit being an informant over 10 years ago. I don't need you digging up the past. Wait, if you sold your network 10 years ago, you might know. 11 years ago, my little brother fell from the east wall during my escape. He was just a baby at the time. A baby hit the east wall. Even the tiniest bit of information will help. Please tell me. Or I wonder, again, just randomly cutting aside for theories and stuff. I wonder if it's possible that her brother, because I was like, he would die super, super quickly of hypothermia. But we do know that the guards heard something going on at the time during the escape. So if the guards went to search around the wall, it's possible, like, that the guards could have found him. And if the guards found him, it's possible he could have made his, like, I was like, it'd be totally unrealistic for him to survive, but I've got to just deal with it because it's a fictional series. But now that I think about it, it's not as impossible if you think that the guards could have found him and either dumped him off somewhere like the labor camps or something, or like raised him among the guards. So, we'll see. Even the tiniest bit of information will help. Please tell me. Don't be stupid. On top of exposing me to danger, you have nothing of value to offer me. You escaped once, and now you're back here to throw your life away. You're crazy. I have nothing to tell you. Then, at least, let me meet Sylvia. You're a complete stranger to us. How dare you speak her name? Who do you think we are? That we're machines you can operate at the push of a button? You don't know how that kid has put her life on the line. You don't understand a goddamn thing. And he fires the blicky? Excuse me? What was that? I love how the guys, they're just like, we were here to buy a car, man. We ain't here for shooting. Whatever's going on with an informant and this girl, we ain't here for this. What have I done? I got all worked up and pulled the trigger. What have I? And then she knocked it away with the pipe and pulled the knife on him. She looks serious and then catches herself. Huh. Now you get the picture. Never show your face here again. Get lost. And he walks out. And they look scared as shit. Man, that was a really good chapter. That was really, really, really good. Okay then, I guess that was a great chapter, but like I said, I had already read that one. I mean, only once, so a lot of that stuff I really didn't remember super clearly. But, yeah, I suppose let's go ahead and jump into chapter 4 then. Alright, starting chapter 4 with, sorry, this sideways stuff. Chloe is depending on the Prison City informant for any news on her brother. However, having abandoned this line of work for his own safety, Chloe's informant now lives quietly as a mere car dealer. Alright. I don't know if he's a mere car dealer, though. I don't know if I buy his whole story. Chapter 4, The Car Dealer with No Cars for Sale, Part 2. I do still think he could still know some stuff. Or he could still be working, but he just, is being a bit secretive about it. And we have Chloe waiting out in the lot. Pops, that girl. Leave us alone. Hey, Pops, that poor girl. She looks like she's got an injured leg too. It'll be even worse if we abandon her in this cold. I can't believe you ended up shooting at her. What'd she do to you? Her eyes rubbed me the wrong way. Her eyes? Forcing those hope-filled eyes onto me, brimming with high expectations of a convenient answer. Desperate to get back something she's long lost. She doesn't even know how crazy she is. Anyone as selfish as that. And he looks at his own shadow. Pisses me off. Like staring into a mirror. Man, it's so cool. So I guess he once had the same hope. And she's hiding out in one of the cars, looking at the picture. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Your big sister won't give up. And then he puts up a sign, buy a bus. Right? And we have people showing up. And I guess just their day-to-day business with the parts. And she just keeps waiting around. Hey, did you hear? Another woman was taken. Gone one after another these days. Can't believe the high-ace kidnappers have extended their reach this far. They're that rumored organization. Those bastards, doing whatever they please. Take care of your family. And we see the guy that works there, bringing her something. You don't look so good. Take this. They're from the garden in the back of the garage. You'll feel better if you eat something. This too. It's from the old man. He said to get lost, 'cause it'll make him sick if you kick the bucket in our front yard. Could this be? And she sees the hat. Do you know Sylvia? Pops' granddaughter, right? I heard she was killed 10 years ago. I met Pops after he quit being an informant, you see. I don't know the details, but it seems that Sylvia had a strong sense of justice. She used information as a weapon to fight against the mafia involved in human trafficking. She gathered information on the times and places where abductors appeared, saving victims from being taken. But someone squealed. Apparently she was killed just like that. When Pops gets to drinking, he'll climb in that bus and start blaming himself. I never should have raised her as an informant. It's all my fault she's dead. He goes on like that. I ate everything. And then a tear comes from her eye. I'll bring some new stuff. And he runs off. Oh, but before I forget, Pops told me that you and him are a lot alike. Man, alike, huh? Locke, if he was killed, what'll I do? If it were up to me... You sold the bus? Uh-huh. I'm about to deliver it. Just hold on a minute. What in the world brought this on? You haven't sold anything since this garage was built. Whoever did you sell it to? Who cares? What's so strange about a car dealer selling cars? I wonder, did he trap this bus to then sell it out to the kidnappers and just blow them up for revenge or some shit? With this, my work is done here. You'll take over the garage in my stead. Huh? Do your best. Oh, who cares about management? No one listens to me anyways. Are you drunk? And we have him and the dog being outside. And she's still sitting in the car, tapping her finger, imagining herself killing all those people. It's interesting. It's like both her like rhythm as a dancer and like the musical aspect of things she enjoyed, like with how her brain works, but also like visualization practices for fighting and such. And then he walks up to her. You're still here. I told you to get lost. And then she opens her eyes. Not a cold. Show me your leg. And he sees the scratch. That wound's infected. This is bad. You'll die if you don't get medicine. What an idiot. You want information on your brother that badly? Yes. Well then, under one condition. Soon, members of a certain organization will come to get that bus. I want you to kill them all. Yep, here we go. These guys rolling up. That's the only way you'll get what you want. Perfect for you, since you're so eager to die. Alright, here we go. Chloe versus all these guys for the bus and the information. That was another really, really, really good chapter. It was more low-key, but it was really, really good in terms of the character work going on with the car dealer and with Chloe. It's weird I have to keep saying like the car dealer or the guy that works there or whatever because we don't have names for them. Or I guess we do. He's like Kenny or something, right? Something like that. So yeah, I guess we do have a name. Never mind. But yeah, either way, I'm excited to see where this goes. We're getting introduced to some antagonists, and I'm now wondering if they're going to be a bigger threat moving forward, or if they're just being set up for her to kill in the next chapter. But I don't have to wait to figure that out. Let's go ahead and read Chapter 5. Here we go with Chapter 5, starting off where we left with Kill Them All. Chapter 5, The Car Dealer with No Cars for Sale, Part 3. And we have the fire crackling in the barrel. It's that. Or you'll just have to give up. You've got to be selfish if you want to survive here. Try to help someone and you'll end up dead anyhow, even if it's all for family. You and I have something in common, but don't turn into what I've become. You're still young. Don't rush toward death. What a racket. What is that noise? And we see the bus then. A bus? There's a bus running through Prison City? He's driving in there. I'm speechless. He really brought the bus. Bravo. Galuf, you're the man. We can finally say farewell to that piece of junk car. It's perfect for our growing family. So, you're Galuf, says the main guy. My thanks for being so agreeable as to sell us this bus. I regret not noticing your advertisement sooner. Are you the boss of this family? Yes, I'm Little G. Nice to meet you. I rule the roost in this corner of town. I've heard your name more than once from some acquaintances of mine. I see. So you're the one. I've told you my conditions on selling this bus, but let me give you a quick review. First, you let me take the bus on a test drive. Second, when I do, you make sure all the seats are full. If you can fulfill those conditions, the bus is yours to use as you please. We've pretty much got her full already, if we just pack all my guys in. That's quite the unusual condition. Is it for maintenance? That's the idea. So yeah, he's stuffing them all in there. This is absolutely a trap. Just one more question. Would it be possible to hold a party in there? How stupid. Do whatever you like. And they're all smoking. Damn. Shit. I got the crack pipe and everything. Oi, driver. Let's get this show on the road. Get her as high as a kite. Then again, we saw freaking Little G just munching on pills like it was nothing earlier, so, you know, who am I to be surprised? Just imagine all the, Hee hee, ain't this the best? Just imagine all the chicks we can nab with this thing. Don't you think that driver's kind of rough on the brakes? Take it easy, old man. His driving is freaking me out. Can't concentrate on the party. Sylvia. Huh? Sylvia, sorry, trying to get this name in my brain before I say it out loud. Sylvia Eskalinov. Do you have any recollection of that name? I don't know anyone by that name. She your woman, old man? We've abducted many chicks. It'd be impossible to remember 'em all. I see. You can barely even recall their names. Who gives a shit about that? Slow down already. If you keep going, we'll crash straight into the wall. Hey, apologize. For mercilessly taking away my granddaughter. I'll have my apology, and I'll accept it when I see all of you dead. But then he sees, oh, that's probably going to be Chloe wearing her hat, isn't it? He sees her at the wall. Sylvia? And he slams on the brakes. So she kept him from killing himself then? Fucking old man. I'm gonna kill him. And the one guy pulls a gun. But little G's laughing his ass off. What a thrill. That was damn cool. I love it. Take her even higher. And the guys are all confused. They start laughing too. And he stomps off the bus. Give me a break. You just don't know when to give up. Chloe, I've got to admit you've got guts. Are you willing to go this far for information? I thought I told you, let go of the past. There's nothing but misery here for you. Revenge for Sylvia. Is that right? That's right, and death will be their just desserts. Well, you want to be like me, you might end up walking the same path. You ready? Ready to live a life, driven by revenge, that leads you to your own pathetic demise in the end. You don't want me to die, is what you mean. You were right. Hang on, we do have something in common. I feel the same way after all. I wouldn't want you who suffered the same loss as I have to die in vain. And she steps onto the bus and closes the doors. Chloe, don't do it. And they're all laughing. Oh, and it's so cool. He recognizes her with the hat too. And is she turning on or off the ignition there? Oh, turning it off and all the lights go down. What the? Why'd the lights go out? Hey, old man, what the hell's going on here? Ah, now I remember. That time. I suppose this means you've come to get me. And he remembers choking Sylvia. And she dances through the bus, just destroying them in the darkness. And again, she can probably move so well because she's gone through all this visualization. Huh? Hey, stop leaning on me. And we know she's probably been trained a lot by all the ones she escaped with. What's this? Everyone, get your shit together. Someone snuck in here with us. Shoot it. Shoot to kill. And they're probably all going to just shoot each other up. Don't do this. Don't hurt her. That girl's innocent. He's banging on the doors. Chloe, you can't die. You can't. Chloe? And then she's made it to the back of the bus. God, the art is so good. And she thinks about Sandberg's wife. Chloe, do it quick. If you don't, it'll suffer and die from blood loss. And she went out to hunt a rabbit, it seems. Don't come home until you can kill it properly. And he walks off. Stop. Just stop already, says his wife. She's a gentle girl. How can you force her to be so cruel? Why don't you give her the choice to live here, or to live her life here with us? She should be raised here as a normal girl. It's the only way she'll be happy. And then she walks back. Chloe! And there's blood on her knife. Once we get back home, we'll start with the regular training. Okay. And see, I love that his wife thought of that, but also that Chloe just didn't really have that much trouble with it. She has this singular desire to find and save her brother that, like, she doesn't have to think that, like, it's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing that she doesn't have to think that much about it, but it's an interesting thing that she really just says, well, okay, if I have to kill something. Like, she has that coldness to her from the beginning because she's driven by wanting to save Locke no matter the cost. Miyako, thank you, she says as she walks off. I understand how you feel. However, that girl won't find any happiness here with us. Jeez. Yes, if she was raised with it as a normal girl, she would never be happy because of that one desire. Ah, my eyes finally adjusted to the dark. But shit, never thought I'd be killed by a ghost of the past. Do you hate me so much? I guess you would. I wasn't very nice to you, was I? No, but I believe what you did is even worse. You have no resolve in your killing. Man, I love that shot of her eyes. You aren't even the real Sylvia, are you? It's impressive, the way you killed all those men. Almost like it was part of a dance. Quite comical, actually, a murderous demon dancing through a void of nothingness. You're not even human. No human would kill so unwillingly as you have. It seems I was not altogether wrong in assuming you were a spirit. No, instead I should call you the Phantom Soloist. And then he pulls the gun, but she's quicker with a knife, and slits the side of his neck. But then the lights turn back, she looks shocked, and then the lights turn back on. Oh, I guess it is her. She turns the lights back on and steps off, covered in blood and crying. Let's go back to the garage. Dope. What an amazing series. Like, it is such a shame looking at the numbers here on Manga Plus for all these series. It's like next to nobody is reading this, and how this has got to be the best thing that I think is in Jump right now, maybe? I don't know, or Jump/Jump Plus. Like, I always talk about loving 'Tis Time for Torture Princess, and I do, but it's like a silly comedy. This is like serious and seriously good. This, I don't know how it's not getting more attention. It deserves so much more attention. But yeah, that was an incredible 3 chapters. I absolutely loved reading. And I guess I will now go, edit this video and stuff so I can get it posted. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Comment down there. Tell me what you thought of these 3 chapters and what you thought of my thoughts on them. We got tons more reactions and read-throughs on the channel. Once I catch up to this, I'm going to be doing a read-through of Jujutsu Kaisen and then Monster number 8, so look forward to those. If you want to talk to me or more of us on Discord, the Discord server is free and open for anyone. All you got to do is ask and I'll give you a link. I just do it that way so that like random bots and stuff can't just show up and make a bunch of accounts or anything. So yeah, I'll just give you a link. Just ask if you want one. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help keep the videos coming, it's patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. But either way, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.